Monday, May 3rd, 2021. It is 6 o'clock p.m. Central Standard Time, actually a couple of minutes before 6. So we're going to wait a couple of minutes for people to get into the chat room. I'm also going to pull you all up on my phone. And I'm here because I also wanted to test, make sure YouTube is right before Wednesday come, because we had some issues on Saturday. So dual purpose for having this live chat today. Okay. All right. Trying to make sure I get in here. I don't see my notification that I'm live, so I can click on it. So let me go to my channel. All right. So we're just going to wait another 30 seconds or so before we get started. Give people a chance to come into the room. I've been sorting batik scraps. I have a friend, I'm not going to say his name, who sorts their strings and crumbs separately. And I can almost, and even their strings and crumbs from their regular scraps by color. And I almost can see the benefit of that as I'm sorting through these batiks. For some reason, they are just a conglomerate of all three of those. And so I'm pulling out the strings and crumbs. I'm not succumbing to 3 sections, but I am thinking about taking the strings and crumbs out of my regular batik scrap. So it's going to be interesting to see what I do with it, or see how I end up with it. Let's see. I can't see the first comment. Oh, that's mine. Sorry. Katrina is here saying, hello, Miss T and quilting friends. Kevin the quilter is here, says, yes, we are all getting a good dose of our sweet tea. Carla Ford's here, says, hi, T and T quilters, waving from Southern California. Hope everyone is having or had a great day. Vivian Calvi also is here saying, hi, T and everyone. Benita Nan says, hey, everybody. Christy Jones is here, says, hey, TNT Quilters from hot Houston, Texas. Hi, Christy. Welcome to the channel. Linda Price says, hello, everyone. Leah Bryan says, hi, T and T Quilters. Sin Forrest also says, hello, T and everyone. Ellen Campbell says, hello, T and all quilting friends. Mario D is here. Hey, Mario. He posted in Facebook group today, thanking all of those people that made blocks for him to be able to swap in this block swap. That was really nice. So thank you, Mario, for doing that. He says, hey, was just about to get out of my PC and I get a notification for T. Life is full of pleasant surprises. Yes. We got to make up for Saturday's mess with YouTube not working. And we ended up going on to Facebook. So that's why I have the Facebook join information up in the pinned post. Because you may, if you're on Facebook, I'm not trying to encourage anybody that doesn't want to use Facebook to use it. But we did end up going over into Facebook and had the sewing chat over there. Although we only had about 20 to 25 people, but we still had it. Mary is here saying, hi, everyone. Wow, a Monday night? Or do I not know what day it is? You are correct this time. T, how can I get one of your tie-dye t-shirts? Carla, you can just tell me your size, because I'm going to be placing that order Wednesday morning. I may order a couple of extra t-shirts in XL and large because I can wear those sizes. but I won't be purchasing, especially if you need size 2XL and higher, because those shirts cost dramatically more. And so I will not be ordering any extra of those prints. So I'm going to talk about that as well. Ellen saying hello, T, and all quilting friends. Shari does that as well, laughing out loud. Yep. Kevin says, who on earth is she talking about laughing out loud? You know, it was some guy I know. Tom Eckery is here. Hey, Tom. He says, hey, T, nice surprise. Yes, I'm surprising myself. Lizette Zaya says, bonus live. Hello, all. Beverly Aiken says, hello, T and everyone. And hello, T. Oh, that's Ellen's. I think hers keep coming up for some reason. Maxie Doodle says, hi, T and everyone. And Sin Forrest says, please thumbs up. Thank you, Sin. Phyllis G is here saying hi, T and T Quilters. C-Rack says, hey, Monday T. Yes. Nisima says, hey, T and everybody. I made it. I keep messing up your name, and I know. Put it in there again for me. I'm going to have to write it down. Tananji. But I know I'm pronouncing it wrong, and I'm so sorry. Robert says, greetings all. Mary Wood says, hello, T and everyone. Kathleen Champs here saying, hi, T and friends, just home from knee surgery, going to listen. Well, I hope you're feeling better. I hope you're probably under general anesthesia right now, so you're still probably feeling good, but praying it's not too bad and that the medications they give you work. Judy says, hello, quilters. Yippee, large, please. So that's Carla. I'll just add. And this one is the Saturn, and there is in the Facebook group also a rainbow color. So this one is more pastels with pinks, and then the rainbow is your primary color. So let me know which one you want. And this is the unisex shirt. Forgot about that. Janice Miller says, hi, T and T Quilters. Hi, Janice. Kevin says, Tianye, right? Tianye? Tananye. Okay, Tananye. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm so sorry about butchering your name. And I know I'm not going to pronounce it right when I see it, but I'm so sorry. And I know my name's been pronounced wrong so many times, so I know how you feel when your name is not pronounced right. So I really do apologize and do mean it. I just still haven't learned better yet. So, but I'm trying. Just say T. We have tornado watch here in Atlanta. Wow. Woo! Have to talk to my friend. See what's going on there. Says shirt, yes, please. Just like the one you're wearing. How does sizes run? To me, I got this shirt, and to me, it feels a little bit smaller than my normal XL, but I can wear a large to fit. So it feels like it's the same size up in here, but when it gets into the hip area, I feel like it's just a little tighter to me, but I still wear it. So I can still wear it. It just feels a little tighter in here than my normal XL. But I like large and XLs. It's still comfortable though. It's not so tight that it's not comfortable. So I'll write your name down, seeing you just let me know what rainbow or this is Saturn, and then let me know. Okay, so I got you for an XL. Katrina, do you need any birthday cards? I'm asking because Cliff asked me to ask you. If you got some you can send, that would be great, because I don't have any birthday cards made up. I got a couple of them made up because when I made those thank you cards, I made a few birthday cards. But I don't have a whole lot. Carla says Saturn. And make it an XL. Okay. So, okay, and I got you seeing she wants a Saturn too. Okay. June Hanson's come in, says hi T and everyone. Connie says great, or we do. Hi T and T Quilters. Patricia Carluccio is here saying hi everyone. And Katrina says, okay, we'll mail tomorrow. Well, thank you. And Cliff, I appreciate that. So while we're here, the main reason we're here is because I received mail for blocks. And so I thought that I would open those up. And if anybody else is planning to swap blocks with Gwen that's already put your blocks in the mail, please let me know, because these are the two that I know about, that I can remember anyway, that I've been informed about. And so I thought that I would try to get Gwen's package back in the mail earlier than getting it in the mail on Thursday, if that's possible. So would appreciate if you all do that. So this is from Ellen Campbell. She's got a return address mailer back in here, which is great. And we've got a block here from Ellen for Gwen. So this is the block here. And let's see who else. Fold this. I need to switch them out first, right? I try to do this while I'm on air, because I'll get busy and start doing something else and be mailing you back your own block. And we don't want to do that. So I'll just put this down here and tuck it all back in the envelope. And when I go back into my mailing area is where I will fix this up right. But at least the block has been swapped. And then we got another one, which came pretty fast. I was surprised, from Earlene Butler. And she told me she was just going to include $5 for me to send it back to her. And it is in here. So I will take one of these blocks out of here with Gwen's name on it. Put it in hers. As soon as I package hers up, I'll show you her block. So these two are ready to go back out. All right. I want to see it myself. Oak Creek, Wisconsin. So another block for Gwen. And let me count and see how many we got. So we did 11 so far. And I think that was all the people that I remember letting me know that they mailed a block. But I could be missing somebody. So if I'm missing somebody, please let me know so I know to hold it until Thursday. Otherwise, I'm going to try to get it in the mail as soon as I can. I'll say Wednesday. I'll hold it for another day just in case somebody is in the mail and don't see this video until tomorrow. I won't mail it tomorrow. All right. So we've got that. Also, in the Teaquilts Facebook group, I've been seeing people posting pictures of working with their blocks, with their settings. We had Betsy, Janet Mackerel, and Karen Dunn. They posted pictures of their quilt tops. Some of them are going to add borders. I think some of them haven't figured that part out yet. But thank you all for doing that. I appreciate you all sharing that. I do have an idea of what I want to do with mine. I just haven't had a chance to lay them out and do that yet. Also, the pincushion makers have been posting on Facebook as well. Those people are Patricia Isley, Kevin the Quilter, Shaquita Pearson, and Janet Mackerel as well. So Janet's on both lists, so doing really good. But thank you all. So if you make the pincushions and or sew your blocks into a setting of the Teaquilt swap blocks, please share them in the Facebook group with us, please. It would be very much appreciated, just to let people know what the projects look like and that somebody is getting them done, even if it may not be me. So somebody is getting them done. Next thing up. Oh, the tie-dye shirts. I posted in Facebook like last Friday or something like that, that I'm going to be ordering these shirts. I had people asking me about them before. I have. If you already let me know you want a shirt, your name's already on the list. If you're wanting a shirt, and you need to let me know, because I'm not going to, these shirts cost more. And so I am not going to be like stocking these. I may order 2 XL extras and 2 large extras, and that might be it, because these shirts do cost a lot more. And then the 2XLs through 4XLs, and some of the styles, they may even have 5XLs. They cost so much more than the regular t-shirt style. So these will not be something that I will stock. So if you're truly interested in this particular style of shirt, please let me know within the next 24 hours so that I can add you to the order list, because I plan to make the order Wednesday morning sometime. Prices were posted in the Teaquilts Facebook group. If you don't know the prices and want to know the prices, just let me know, and through email, teaquilts@teaquilts.com, and I'll just copy what I put out there in Facebook, because I can't remember all of that now, because each shirt, Rainbow and Saturn, had different prices, and they had different prices when they got up into the sizes of 2XLs through 4XL. So I can't remember all of those numbers. So if you're interested in a shirt, just let me know that way. And then I'm going to go into some haul stuff that I got that I feel you may be interested in. Hold on, let me see. Okay, Lizette says she sent the block over the weekend, is what I'm thinking she's saying. So I'll wait for sure to make sure your block comes. Let me see. Let me go back and make sure I'm okay. I think the last thing I read was Katrina saying she would mail. So Jennifer Study is here. Hi, Jennifer. Welcome to the channel. She says, hi, T and everyone. And Kevin says, that is so nice of you, Miss Ellen. Beautiful blocks from Carla Ford. Darlene Crosby says, hey, hope T and everyone is doing great. Hi, Darlene. Welcome. Kevin says, Mary, quite contrary, has been buying fabric at So Yeah. He needs to quit. So Lizette's block should be coming. Okay. And Remo says, good evening, TNT Quilters. Mario says, I just checked your product page, and there are no tie-dye shirts at the bottom other than tees, but no tie-dye. No, you're correct. There are no tie-dyes, because this is a special order. And I can't order just one shirt at a time, because shipping is too great when I do that. And so I only order this shirt. That's why it's not on my website. Just letting you all know, you'll have to email me if you want this shirt. And then I know everybody don't want to put their shirt sizes out here in the chat box, and I fully understand that. So just email me at teaquilts@teaquilts.com. And then I can send you the information about the shirts, the different styles, and the prices for the different sizes. So you're well aware of what's going on. And then, of course, every order will have the shipping, because I'm going to be sending it all priority mail, because of I don't want your order to get lost. Okay? We don't want to have to do this twice. Lisa Pegg says, hey, Miss T. Hello, everyone. Remo says, no Zoom yesterday. Nope, we didn't have a Zoom. Eric posted a message in the group saying that he wasn't able to do the meeting. I think he posted it on Saturday. But it was a pinned announcement in the group. It was sitting up on top. Thumbs up for T, please. That's Ellen. Hey, Ellen, thank you. Mary says, I love seeing those pin cushions. I need to find my mojo and make one. It takes about 45 minutes to an hour, depending on your sewing speed, to make the pin cushion, so it's not too bad. I estimate an hour, because I'm always getting interrupted with this and that, so I just make room for the whole hour when I'm going to make one. Sin says, good, thanks. I'm actually doing a bit better. Sorry about migraine. Somebody must have a migraine. Mary says, I want 2XL, but I have to look at the... Yeah, go in the Facebook group and look at them. And then if you weren't in here earlier, somebody asked me about how the sizes run. If you are a true 2XL and you don't want it to be tight, I would recommend going up a notch. And that's because I feel like when I put this on, I wore it Saturday, so it's a little looser now, but I feel like it's a little tighter in here, although it's been stretching, because I had this on Saturday night for the live, and then I put it back on today, this morning, and I've been wearing it all day. I told you all I wear my shirt for the live, for the 1 hour or 2 hour live, and then the next day I go out, I tend to wear the shirt for real. So it feels like it has stretched out now to a regular 2XL, but when I first put it on, it felt a little tight. So if you don't want your shirt to be tight, just keep that in mind as well. And like I said, if you don't want to put your sizes here, you most definitely can email them to me. But I'll put you on the list, Mary, so I know you want something, and I'm just going to say 2XL, but nothing else. I'm just going to put tie-dye, but nothing else. So I know I'm waiting for you to respond. We haven't been on a shop hop tea laughing out loud. Nope, we have not. Ice and Fire Creation says hi, T, and everyone. Hello to you, too. Welcome back. Jackie K says hello, T, and Quilters from Canada. Wonderful to join you. Well, thank you. I just had a few things. The first stuff that I'm going to show you came from Amazon. And I did put a link for these in the bottom. And these both came in one package. I can't remember. I think they were $7. But never quote or take Amazon prices that I'm telling you, because Amazon has a on demand. If I order this, it's going to be one price. 10 more people order it, then it's going to knock it up a few cents. And so they do that. But these are card minders. And I need one for this room and then one also for my bedroom. So I was glad that they had two. And then they have the little 3M sticky back foam so you can stick it down. So I need to put one over here where I have my cards so that my cards won't drop back onto the floor on the opposite side of my desk. And I just thought that I would share that with you. I thought they were reasonably priced. I'm trying to let you see the slots here. And then your cards it easily open so your card can get in and out. It's not that tight that you can't get your product in. But I thought I would share that with you. Again, that was at Amazon. I did put these links in the description box for you guys, so you don't have to go looking for them. And then the last thing I got, because I'm going on retreat from Amazon. Well, this is not the last thing I got from Amazon. This is the last thing that I think that you all might be interested in. Is I always take an extension cord so I can get power from their main source, because when we go on retreat, they don't bring an extension cord for every quilter. They put a power source in a particular area, and then we have to get power from that source. I always keep a surge protector that I use, and I keep it packed in my retreat bag. However, there's times when I want to plug in my electronics, like recharging my phone or my iPad, my laptop. I might have my tabletop lamp and the cord might be too short to reach the floor where the other power source is. So I bought this one because it was tiny. And I don't know if I've got it right side up or not, but it was tiny. And so I purchased this one, and it also has 3 USB plug-ins. So I can either use USB to charge or the actual power cord. And then if I need to use these for my table lamps, then I've also got these here, but still got 3 of these open up here. I just thought that this was a great purchase and compact, and the cord is real long. So it's got a lot of cord to reach the floor, but this part can still stay up on the edge of my table. We normally put tables head to head, and so this will go right in the middle of the table, and then we push the tables together and it'll keep this on my table without it moving. But I just thought you all might want to see that. I like it. I'm looking forward to going on a retreat, that's for sure. I kind of miss that. T, I want one you have on, please, and thanks. That's Mary. Okay. And Katrina says, I would like a tie-dye as well. Okay, and I'll contact you, Katrina, or I'll contact Cliff. All right. So, rest of the haul. What I have been doing, I told you all, if you just came in, I told them already. I've been sorting through my batik scraps. And I got so many colors that I'm finding that I don't buy batik lights. Okay? So I'm up here looking at all this fabric. Of course, while I'm sorting, I got 101 projects that I want to do and don't have a light background to go with them or any light backgrounds. I have very limited pieces. And I've already used most of those in that log cabin quilt top that we're going to be working on retreat. I've already cut them and put them into a kit. So I went to Jackman's today so that I can just go get some batik background prints. Okay, that's all I need. Okay. So here we go. It's not bad, but all I was interested in getting technically was 2 prints for a project. So I'll show you those 2 first. So I got this light print here. And it kind of has like a hexagon shape in it if you're kind of looking at it. And then I wanted something to contrast with that, but very slightly. So then I got this other piece. So since it had some of the beige or undertone tones in it that's over here in the other light print, that's exactly what I was looking for. The Sin says you're laughing. Should we be afraid? It's just ridiculous because this is technically all I went in for. But when I was there, I go, well, you may as well buy one more piece and have something in case you make more than one project with the batik scraps. Because you all know when you start using scraps, it takes a long time to get them done, right? So I have never made I haven't finished a quilt that I've made with just batik scraps like strings and crumbs. I started one, haven't finished it, but then I decided I wanted to do something else. So let me go over here on my wall and I'll show you the block. Some people have already seen this block. So this is the block I want to make, and I want to use batiks. This was my test block. I actually made this using dies from the AccuQuilt Go, but I made it fit, but it's not perfect. And so I went ahead and ordered that die from Blue Ring. Remember I told you all about I ordered some dies from that Australian company. And so instead of using fossil ferns, I decided I might want to use my batik scraps on this one. So that's what these 2 fabrics are for, because I like the contrast. When you make this block, you don't have to do a contrast, but I personally like having a light piece and then a piece that's just slightly darker. And that's what these 2 fabrics here, right here, are for. So that part's done. So that's for my scraps. And then while I was there, I went ahead and got another one for my strings. And that's this print. And I just decided to get something that was multicolor. It doesn't have red in it, but it has all of the other colors because I have a lot of colors, even black, browns, and grays. So I'm in the process of sorting. I had 2 containers of it. And so I'm on my last container of my own personal batik scraps. So I'm trying to make sure that I can get everything sorted and organized, get the strings out, get the crumbs out, and just have scraps. So the strings, this will go with the strings, and then all the scraps will go with this. And then I can sit down and start cutting some pieces and just making kits. I don't have to make a kit for the string and crumbs, but I want to make kits where I'm going to pre-cut those pieces with that die, and then I can just put them up, and then whenever I need a project for like Saturday sewing chats, I can do that. And I also have been reorganizing my kit things or works in progress that I have in this particular room. I have a lot more work in progress, but the ones that are in this room, I've been using my label maker to categorize what's in these. I'll just pull one of these out. It doesn't matter which one. These are your art bin containers. And then I'm just making sure that I use the label maker. And now, since I sometimes will have more than one thing, I used to put my labels down here, but now I'm starting to put my labels up here so I can really see them at an angle. And I'll show you one where I put it on the outside. It looks totally different. So when you put the label on the actual lid, it shows up a lot better. And then I also, what I got these in is Art Bin sells storage cubes for the Art Bin satchels. And you can put in your singles. These are doubles. And then they also have, for the large size, you can put in. But the more pieces you put in, the less number that you can get in there. I have 4 of those medium size. I think the small ones like hold your thread in them. But I really like those. And so I like that they're not all stacked on top of each other. So I got it all organized. Now when I'm looking for something, I know exactly where it's at and I can go right and pull it. So I'm really happy about that. Okay, so my screen has knocked me out of chat. I sure hope I don't have to go back and reboot again, which is looking like. So let me just go ahead and do that, because when it starts doing that, I may as well just go ahead and get ready, right? Instead of waiting until until I do 5 and 6 different tries and it doesn't work. So then, of course, I walk past the clearance table. Don't need anything. But in thinking with this fabric here that I bought where I used this gray, I was like, all I had was a scrap of this fabric left. And I really liked this gray. So I was trying to find something that was comparable in that coloring. And so I've got this piece of fabric here. It was on the clearance table. They had like 1.25 yards left. And it was $5.99 a yard. So I just bought that as well because, you know, I was in the store, you know. Had to have it. You know how we are. Hold on, let me get back in here. Just a glutton for punishment, okay? I would have to say, though, I don't have a whole lot of gray fabric because gray, for the longest time, I wouldn't even wear gray. I didn't like gray at all. I would do just black or go straight into colors. And now that I'm kind of getting I feel like I'm developing a love for gray. So I'm actually looking at it a lot more and utilizing it a lot. So that's kind of what's going on there. So let's see. Let me go back and see where I left off because it kicked me out. And I got a couple more things I bought too, so hold on. Ellen says that she can't see the comments. Maybe go back out and come back in or reboot like I have to every now and then. I don't know why that happens. Mario is also reminding people to please hit the thumbs up. Thank you so much. Margaret Hassler says, hi, TN, everyone. Hi, Margaret. Welcome. Mary Wood says, Jackman's in Fairview. I actually went to the Jackman's in, I think it's Olivet or Creve Coeur. I'm not sure how they list that particular area. Or Olivet. It could be Olivet or Creve Coeur. I'm not sure which one they listed as. In St. Louis, we call everything that has a 631 zip code St. Louis, whether you're in St. Louis County or St. Louis City. So it's a little bit different for us. Beth Buellard says, we can never stop at 1 or 2 of them, laughing out loud. Yes. Brenda Foley says, hi from Kentucky. Hi, Brenda. Welcome. Lizette says, gotta love it when a quilter says, technically, when picking fabrics. Right. Of course, works for me. That block tee, Lisa Peg says she loves it. Well, thank you. And this, I have had this on my wall forever, and I ordered the actual dye because I had to like fudge and make this work. And y'all know, even though it's only a little off, when I sew across this 1/4 inch seam, I'm going to lose that top point. But y'all know that I don't like stuff like that. I want my stuff to be near perfect as possible, even though I'm not perfect. And this took a lot of extra trimming and cutting because it wasn't made. The pieces that I used from Teaquilts weren't made to make this dye. On their dye, they only got 3 pieces to make this dye, and it works fine. And I had to use like 4 dyes, and it still isn't perfect. And I had to do trimming. So no, we want it right. We want it right. People like the block. I like that bag. I like that bag. I don't know what bag. I think she mean block. Maybe it's trying to correct. Betsy says, love the orange and green in your block. Yes, I love that block, and I just want to remake it again and again and again. So we're going to see what I come up with on a quilt. Diane57 says, I didn't get a notice, girl. Make sure you go unsubscribe, resubscribe, and then re-hit the notification bell. For some reason, it does that every now and then. Phyllis G says, 56 watching, but 28 thumbs up. Yep. Wow, gorgeous from Mary. So we got Kim Burris came in, says, hi, T and everyone. Hi, Kim. Welcome. Marla Pavel Zick, I guess, says hello from Ohio. Probably butchered that as well. I'm so sorry. I have to stop and start separating all these letters. Let's see. I'm trying to make sure I haven't missed anybody coming in. That block is very nice and will be so pretty in boutiques. Yes, and I hope, that's what I'm hoping, and I'm trying to sort my fabrics out now so that I can try to get stuff that contrasts, because they do need to have contrasting colors to show that design. Dewana Montreal here says, hi, T and everyone. Hello to you. Connie says, where did you find the art bins? Great to be organized. I tend to purchase my art bins at Joann's, the clear ones. That's all they normally have. And then every now and again, I will go to, well, they might have some of the colors every now and then too. But sometimes at my Sam's, my local Sam's, they'll have them over in your office section. They may have a few storage containers listed over there. That's where I find some of them as well. Connie says, like the orange and green block. Well, thank you. Pavelzik. Okay. So I was giving you more of a pave. Okay. I got you. And Diane says, okay, I redone it. The queen of strawberry bread, talking to Diane 57. Thank you. So thank you, Marla. Now, so I already got, this one I can still justify buying, but this one I did not. And then they had a notions table, and I think Jackman's is in cahoots with Baby Lock, who also used to own Nancy's Notions. And I think they must have bought a lot of Nancy's Notions before it was sold to Missouri Star. And they still have product that they're putting up on the table. And I only bought this next 2 things because I've seen it used. When I was making my notebook cover for your composition notepads, they were using fold over ribbon, and I didn't have any, and I just used regular fold over ribbon. So I know I got a lot of composition notebooks, and I know I'll be using them or making them again at some point. But I have a video out on how to make those, but I just used regular ribbon. So I bought 2 packages of this, $3.50 for 1 inch by 2 yards of each piece. So each one of these are 2 yards. And I just thought I'd get, these were the only 2 colorings that they had available. So I just bought what they had. That wasn't enough. They had this quilt pattern. It's $2. And it's made for a panel. But you all know that I love churn dash blocks. And I don't really want it for to make the blocks or for the panels. I'm just going to use it as a setting for something else that I have. I got lots of quilt blocks just laying around. So what I tend to do when I see patterns like this and they're like really cheap, I will buy it and then I'll use whatever orphan blocks I have. Either if they're too small, I'll add additional fabric to them to make them to the size, or try to find something that's to this size. But it's just a nice way to start a quick little sampler quilt without having to do all the layout work. So that's why I purchased that, because it was only $2. Talking about there's more. Christy Jones says also thumbs up. Jackie says, T, what's the name of that block? Spinning Star, I think is what this block is called. Spinning Star. I don't know, but I think that's what it's called. And I'll do a video on this block when I start cutting, because I want you all to see how their Blue Rain dyes from Australia cuts on the AccuQuilt Go. I'm going to use the regular AccuQuilt Go to cut it, and I want you all to see how it cuts. So it will be more of that, more on that block anyway. Maria Gomez says, if it's on sale, it's good enough for me. And that's what I was trying to tell the lady. I'm like, just because it's on sale, don't tell me I'm saving money, because I wasn't supposed to even be spending this pile over here, okay? So this is not really gonna do me any good. I needed this stuff over here. Connie says, thank you for the Ben's info, T. You're so welcome. Nancy says, hi, T and fellow quilters. Nancy Gus. Brenda says, I just requested to join Facebook group. Okay, I'll do that when I get off. When you're requesting to join Facebook group, it has 3 questions that you have to answer. And if you just says, yes, I'm a quilter, I don't let you in, because spammers will say yes, that they're a quilter, just so that they could get in. So I don't ever tell people that they, y'all want to laugh real quick? Hold on, watch. This is my daughter calling me. I'm going to put her on speaker. Just because. Hello, you're in the YouTube live. Now, what do you want?
Hi, YouTube.
She's talking about hi, YouTube.
Follow my face too, guys.
Now, do you want to call me back later, or you still want to chat?
No, I can call you later. I just did what I had to do right. That was good for me.
Okay.
Okay.
All right, bye.
Bye.
She's a mess. Sometimes she'll say, yeah, I don't care. And then the last thing that I purchased, this is normally $30. It was $9.99, so $10. I use a lot of Eileen Roach machine embroidery, and she does her way of explaining how to do quilt as you go on your machine embroidery blocks. To me, is the best that I've ever seen or used. So I felt like for $10 that this was pretty good. And it's called something about cards, Bridge Club. And you can see where you kind of got the clubs and the spades, the diamond, and the hearts. So it's a Bridge Club. Thank you, sir. This quilt right here is 33 and a half inches, and I'm assuming that that's for the larger size, but you can use it for hoop size 5x7, 7x12, or 8x8. Okay, so that's what I got. All of the extra stuff over here, the pattern, the CD, embroidery CD, elastic, and this piece of fabric. So, but I had fun. I actually got out the house today because I went out. I haven't been out my house except for last Wednesday, except for going to the post office. I haven't gone to the grocery store. I haven't gone to get gas or anything, and the gas light, everything came on today, but I ignored it and came right on back home because I was in my neighborhood, sort of, kind of. It's like, okay, I'm done. Let's see. Let me go back and see where I left off. Tiffany is here. Hey, Tiffany, of Tiffany's Quilting Life. She says, hi, T and everyone. My brother is here. Says, hi, sis and everyone. Hope you all are staying safe. And Damali J came in. Says, hi, T and Quilters. I'm visiting my sister in Ashboro, North Carolina. Couldn't miss the live when I came in. Hope you guys are having fun. The only reason you need to buy is absolutely none. It's none. Absolutely none. My real reason for buying the boutiques is because I didn't want to use a regular cotton light with these boutique fabrics. I just couldn't do it. I thought about it like over and over as I've been sorting fabric, but I just couldn't do it. I don't know why, but I couldn't do it. You don't have it, or two, you want another one. Deborah Quilts is here, says hi, T and everyone. Hey, Deborah, we're about to get off of here. You look like you're feeling great today and looking cheerful. Yes, I feel a whole lot better. It took me literally throughout the whole weekend for me to lose the fatigue that I had from getting my second COVID shot. And I've told you all, I have a very low tolerance for medication. So if anything says it will make you drowsy, like Benadryl, if it says it's going to make you drowsy and it lasts for 12 hours, I keep it for about 18 hours. So, yeah, I tend not to take Benadryl or NyQuil, things like that. So I have to be real careful with medications that I take. So, yes, feel a lot better today. Deborah says she finished one pin cushion today. Make sure you show it in the Facebook, share it in the Facebook group, Deborah. Really would appreciate that. And Tiffany says, well, that's good. Glad you got some relaxation. Yeah, I was just chilling. It's like I couldn't even think. It was like, ask me questions. It was like, I was just exhausted. Couldn't even think. So, yeah. So that's all that I have today. I don't have anything else to share. I did work on the project a little bit. I got, like back up here, you can see where I sewed one row of sashing on Monday in the Facebook group. And I haven't been back in this room because I have been sorting. When you pick up a bin of scraps and you think it's not a whole lot of fabric in there, and then you look up and you're 4 hours in and you're still not done and it's time to go to bed. So yeah, that's the kind of stuff that I've been dealing with. And I'm on the second bin. I've been on it for only like 2 hours, and I feel like I'm going to have another 4 to 6 hours sorting in that bin. It's all boutiques. I've just been putting them in a container, not bothered about how they're sorted or anything like that. So, I don't know. I feel like I need to put them in their own separate containers, but then it's like, where am I going to store all the small containers? So, I don't know how I'm going to store them, but right now I'm separating everything out by color. And I'm doing that because I want to do this block project. And I'm going to put that over there with that so it can all go together. So, but that's kind of what I have here. If anybody got any questions, you can feel free to email me or post it in the comment section. The stuff I got from Amazon, I did put the links down in the description box. If you're interested in a shirt, let me know within the next 24 hours on that. You can email me your size, Teaquilts at teaquilts.com. Would be great. And that's it. I'm going to let Brenda Foley in the Facebook, and then I'm going to go back to sorting fabrics. Get myself comfortable, put on something on the television, and just keep sorting and folding, because it can get overwhelming. And that's one of the reasons why it's taken me a long time to figure out what I'm going to do with stuff, because of stuff like this that you're trying to organize and get control of. It takes a long time to get control of stuff like this. So just let you in, Brenda. And Billy says that she just ordered baskets to sort her scraps. That's what I said. You got to do something because mines are a hot mess right now. And eventually I'm going to be doing some drawings for strings and crumbs too. I'm going to be just giving those out because I got so many. It's like I got containers of them and then I've got a drawer of them, and it's like I got to clear some of this stuff out. They're all pretty and I want to keep them all, but I can't. So I'm going to be giving that stuff out. And I need to I need to probably just weigh this stuff and start selling strings and crumbs. A lot of people say, I don't have strings and crumbs. It's like, well, I got plenty of them. And Sin says, how to organize, buy more fabric. Me likely, yeah, because that's what I do when I'm not organized. If I can't find something, then I tend to go out and buy it. Like if I didn't have strings, then I would go out and buy small scraps in the scrap bins at the quilt shop, things like that, trying to get me some strings. But I definitely don't have to worry about that anymore. That was when my first 5 years of sewing, because I thought I was serious about scraps and fabric, but realized I really wasn't until about 5 years in. And then I'm going, what in the heck have you done? And it's way too late. And we never change, right? Then she says, tried to change the blade on my Mortelli and my spring came off. Oh my goodness. I think Tiffany says, I use my husband's pretzel containers with lids lately for scraps. And I use old popcorn tins to store my extra blocks in. I also have used, I bought sunflower seeds from Sam's. I have used those containers. They're plastic. I actually like those containers very well. But I do recycle stuff sometimes to store stuff in. Susan T just coming in said, hi everyone in T. Sarah Haggerty says, I'm glad my fabric stash is small right now. I'm sorting my scraps into those plastic shoe boxes from Walmart right now. And that's about all the size you need of stuff. And when it gets filled, that's when you should make a quilt, because it doesn't look like it would be a lot of fabric, but it will make a quilt. And that's how you control your fabric stash. What is today? I'm confused. It's a Monday, Wednesday. Conquering Mount Scrapamore with Brenda says, hello from Canada. Sorry that I'm so late. And we're going to go ahead and get off of here because I have nothing else. Some of the people that are just coming in, I've been on here since 6. So you can go back and see what I had for a haul. You can see what Gwen got for blocks that I swapped out today as well. But I'm going to go. Thank you guys for coming to the party today on an off day. We'll still be back Wednesday. Hopefully I can remember to pull some threads into this room so we can talk about threads that was requested by another one of the quilters in the chat last Wednesday. So I'll do that and see you all then. Take care, everybody. Stay blessed. No, stay safe. Be blessed and quilt out.